Hey guys, what's going on? It is Chris here once again, back with another League of Legends FanDuel advice video for you guys here for the 18th. Um, anyway, we got a 4 game slate today. We have 3 from the LPL and 1 from the LCK, which LCK, they are in the playoffs now, so there's only going to be probably about 1 game every day, maybe one every 2 days when we get a little bit closer to the final. So, and obviously the regular season for LPL is going to be about dud here as well. So, yeah, with that being said, let's definitely get into it. As normal, if you guys want to get in on FanDuel and DraftKings lineup advice for League of Legends, definitely would love to have you guys come join us for sure. Even when this league does end, for some reason we still don't have sports back. Um, this thing, they do a lot of stuff in the summertime as well. So, um, yeah, let's definitely get into it here. Our first game, we got Victory 5 taking on VG Gaming here. We have a minus 1,125 here. V5 is just very bad. VG, they're not bad. Obviously, they're going to be very chalky. And if you're playing cash games, I mean, you're kind of forced to play them. I don't think they have a ton of upside here. They do play pretty slow for the most part. And if you guys remember in my last video, you want a team that's going to be bloodthirsty, right? Go after some kills. I still think their kills should be up a little bit just because V5 is so bad. So they'll get an extra, a couple extra kills in there, but for the most part, they're not that aggressive of a team. So cash game, yeah, for sure. Everyone and their mom are going to have these guys. iBoy definitely not too bad of a spot here. Forge, like I said, all these guys for VG are definitely in play. Um, like I said, it should be pretty good. Cube, pretty easy for him. Cubex, X, I don't know how to say it. Forge, definitely don't mind these guys at all. Hang's pretty cheap as well. So yeah, like I said, they're all viable for sure. I definitely don't mind putting them in there for cash games. But if you're honestly looking for upside, like crazy upside, I don't think they have it here unless V5 randomly takes a game, but I just don't see it happening here. So VG, yeah, I mean they're okay. They're going to be cashy, and so yeah, I mean if you're playing cash, definitely got to have couple of them in there just to be safe. But if you're trying to win, I think tournaments probably really not the way to go. All right, moving on. We have DWG taking on KTE. This is the one LCK game. This is a playoff game right here. Both these teams are pretty dang good. KT overall is the better team, but DWG, damn on, they really have been playing a little bit better here than KT has been. So this one honestly could go either way. Um, I mean, ever since they got Ghost has been playing pretty good for DWG. So really don't mind him too bad. Um, like I said, this game honestly could go other way. I don't have too much exposure to this one as of now. Bono is good, and aiming obviously he's the other big boy that is really good. So I don't think this game carries too much ownership, but you could definitely look at aiming and Bono for sure. And like I said, Ghost, Showmaker, both those guys are half decent as well. But for the most part, not really a good cash game play. You can pick either one of those guys, either one of these teams in a tournament. I do think this one does go 3 games. So yeah, you could definitely pick one of them in there. I think KT does win this one, but DWG definitely going to give them a run for their money. All right, moving on. We have FPX taking on Rogue Warriors. We got a minus 625. FPX, one of the best in the league for sure, and they are very, very aggressive. And so they're going to be very cashy as well. So if you're going cash game, probably going to stack FPX and VG. That's just the most optimal stack. Everyone and their grandma is going to have that stack, so definitely keep that in mind. But yeah, I mean FPX is just one of the best teams, obviously here in the LPL. Gimgoon, I think he starting again. He was not starting for a couple games. Yeah, Gimgoon's back in there. So right here, all these guys are honestly in play. They're all very, very, very expensive. So it just depends on who you can get in there. Um, I mean, like I said, all these guys are honestly very viable. As you see, their prices are crazy. So easily 3-4 man stack that. Even in tournaments, they're gonna definitely be a good spot. So VG for me is a strictly cash game. FBX, I think is going to be your cornerstone team to stack everybody else with. So probably 3 to 4 FPX, and then stack these other teams with them. So they are definitely going to be the best team out there here tonight. So expect a lot of ownership for them. Last game we have is RNG taking on SN here. RNG is on paper the better team, but man, have they been absolute crap recently. They're yeah, I mean, let's get closer to the playoffs, so maybe they smarten up here. They've been so bad though, but it's just how long are they going to be bad for just because they are such a good team? Sorry, a good team on paper. They have been losing to a couple teams here, so I think a lot of people are going to go SN for good reason. I think a popular stack is going to be FPX and SN because SN definitely has some pretty good players that could upset uh, Royal Never Give Up. Like I said, Soft M, Angel. I can't pronounce his name, but he's going to be very popular, and obviously don't mind Sword Art either. So yeah, SN. I think SN FPX will be the best and most chalky GPP stack. I don't mind going RNG FPX here. I think RNG has not as much ownership as people are going to give them. Sorry, as much as they I think deserve. Just because they've been so bad, I think they've lost 3 out of their last 4. But SN honestly is not that great overall. Royal Never Give Up, like I said, when they are good, they are very good. So I wouldn't be surprised if they you know come out swinging here. Only bad thing though is these guys are not cheap. But I do think that lowers them a little bit in tournaments just because they are not cheap. SN is really cheap, so they're going to be very popular as well in tournaments. So that's kind of what we got going on. Yeah, so your optimal uh, tournament stack is FPX SN. All right, so if you guys are going that way, stack uh, 3 or 4 of these guys, and obviously stack 3 of these guys. And over for the best cash is probably be VG and FPX, and then my alternate GPP stack is going to be probably be FPX and RNG, if you guys can get that in there. So that is kind of what we're looking at. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. I definitely do appreciate it quite a bit. Hopefully we get some sports coming back here soon. Um, yeah, it looks like things may be getting better. I mean, obviously you got to take that with a grain of salt because anything can happen. But yeah, I mean, there's no timetable with sports. Maybe, like I said, June, yeah, if we're lucky. So we'll see. But as of now, this is what we got going on, and gotta enjoy it. So yeah, that is it as normal, guys. Stay safe out there, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you guys here a little bit later on.